Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, the grand combination, with me, Alpha by Omega, and the Ottoman Empire. So, in the previous episodes, we have managed to take the territory of Zaidi. Was it Zaidi? Yes, Zaidi. And in this episode, we actually have to start playing it nice, because our infamy is 24.34. And that's not great. That is actually so bad that we are like one step away from everybody descending upon us. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to continue funding projects. We are going to just keep building up the armies, keep investing, and soon we're going to get additional focus, or what's it called, state focus? National focus. And with the grace of God, we will get 2 more later on, which would be amazing. I'd really like to have those, because while we are doing good with military, I think that we would be doing even better if we had more focus on the military, which we could put. Oh, we need to find some good provinces which have a lot of Turkish population, like Aydin, for example. And, well, not even Adana, damn, alright. No, Constantinople could be another one, but I don't want that one. Dobruja, ironically, has 54%. Oh, damn, we really don't have that many provinces with vast Turkish population. Well, I guess the other ones that we looked at, like Aydin, would have to do, but Constantinople is actually going to get the capitalists, because we need more of them. Right now we have what? I haven't really checked, but about 1116 capitalists, so I would like to focus on them and the soldiers to strengthen our army and our private sector, because the way it's set up right now, we really can't do much with that. So let's just let it run, see how the economy is gonna do, because, you know, it's gonna do bad because I just started recording yet again, but overall it should be fine. Alright, you guys are here and you can join the army. Recruiting more units. We're almost where we need to be, and actually I wanted to start building a couple more men of war. So let's build 3, and then we're gonna build 10 more transport ships, let's say, to, you know, facilitate more movement if we need to. Alright, another heavy armament factory. I was actually looking at what our imports are: livestock, beverages, and fish. I know that we do have some fish of our own, but it's probably not that much. So maybe we could try to... yeah, we do have some fish here and here. We do have railroads there. And the development banks. There's not much I can do. 11, 15. I might want to look at what we're importing and just try to boost that. Same with livestock. On the other hand, we have a ton of projects that we can focus on. Do we really want another heavy armaments factory? Don't we have like 5 already? We have 1 in Ankara, 1 in Bursa, 1 in Dobruja, 1 in Eastern Thrace, 1 in Konya. Alright, so we do have 5, so this would be the 6th factory. I'm not sure if that's the right way to go, so let's avoid it for now. It doesn't even have any support among the capitalists. I just wish you could... I just wish you could cancel a project you do not feel should go through. That would be great. Unfortunately, it's not the case. Alright, so where are you guys? You're over here. And the other unit is over here. We're doing great when it comes to militancy. I'm really happy with that. The population is also rising really nicely. So, generally speaking, we're just doing great. So great actually that I'm considering lowering taxes a little bit more. Because we really don't need that much money. And if it makes my people happier and a little bit more rich, I'd be happy to allow that. Because we need to boost the economy. And you know what? That's just what we're doing. Look at all those projects that we're building. It's amazing. Hopefully that's going to make us eventually a powerhouse, but pretty sure it might not. Because there's just too many goddamn things happening around the world. Peru, the 1868 Arica earthquake. In a cold night of the 1868 in Arica, the earth suddenly shook and started to sunder. The earthquake shaking lasted somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes and caused almost complete destruction of the southern part of Peru, including Arica, Tacna, Moquegua, Merlindo, Ilo, Iquique, Torrata, and Arequipa. Then, the first wave arrived at Arica 52 minutes after the earthquake with a 12-meter height, followed by the largest 16-meter wave 73 minutes later. The tsunami drove 3 ships anchored in port near 800 meters inland. The 1,560-ton Peruvian corvette America, the U.S. gunboat Watery, and the U.S. store ship Fredonia, which was completely destroyed, as well as causing considerable damage in Hawaii, washing out the bridge along the Waiohe River. The port city of Pisco in Ica was razed. Well, that's no fun. And that is no fun at all. Our rating is increasing nicely. And it makes me think that we're on the right track. How are we doing on the soldiers? Almost 150k. Not the capitalist. No. Numbers are not swelling, but we're doing good even with the lowered taxes, which makes me happy. Probably shows that our people are not doing all that bad. Don't we have a factory already in Western France? No, it was Eastern France. Azurum canning factory is doing sort of good. And interestingly, canned goods is our biggest import right now. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's get rid of them. You got literacy of nearby 14.5%, which is more than double, I believe, of what we started with. Alright, factories were finished. Southern Macedonia is actually working on luxury clothing, and you need regular clothing. Do we have a regular clothing factory? I really do hope so. I think we've got it somewhere, didn't we? No, we might not have. Oh, that's bad. No, we do. Actually, we have a clothing industry right here. Alright, so you can actually import the missing pieces and have the rest used. Alright, and the income is so high we really can't do anything internationally. Apart from waiting. Because there are some places like Jabal Shamar that I would really like, but they're in a sphere already. So I would like to go with attacking someone like Tigray, for example, but again, the info makes it impossible at this point. So there is not much. Oh dear lord, you're so far away. Let's go over there. But their military is looking probably the best since the start of the game. Or we started bleeding out power. Now what I'm considering here is actually making the 6th army 60k to have a sort of a powerhouse. And we really need to deal with this. So we have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. You need to be the 4th army, alright. 4th army. Then we have the 6th army. So let's call this Army of Constantinople. No, actually, let's call it Imperial Army. Serbian social justice. Social justice is about preventing human rights abuses and ensuring adherence to international law. Alright, build more universities. I'll allow it. Build a development bank, of course. This really tells me that we should focus more on some of these things. But what else? Functionalism. That's actually not a bad one. Education efficiency, sure, prestige and stuff like that would not be bad. We're actually, and I did not know that before, but we're bleeding out prestige due to Christian oppression, and I'm not sure how we could remove that one. The occupation of the Arabian Desert, Minuan excavation, reform the Ottoman colonial army, national and industrial, rename North Syria, state and government. Right, well, this one is gonna give us a bunch of options that we can use. Happy to see that on the table. Another development bank, I'll take it. Alright, the taxes are a little bit too low, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter. We just get another national focus. So as was announced before, yeah, we're gonna go with military plans, because those will give us a bunch of extremely good things. They're gonna be fairly cheap too. Alright, so first things first, we have an unused national focus. So I'm really thinking we're gonna put it on Constantinople and just have it generate more capitalists, because we need those guys. And what do we have here? So we can rename Southern Serbia Niš, rename to Nis. Južna Serbia Niš to Serbia. Okay, alright, I'll take it. Rename Adana, rename North Syria, rename Mosul. Military reforms. Service by requirement. The imperial anthem of the Ottoman Empire. Alright. Abolish the Pact of Umar. Gain to infamy. Well, that would be good, but I think our government stability is 100%. No, that's suppression points. Where the hell can I see government stability? I think it's a politics somewhere. Hey, government stability is 80%. Represent the level of political cohesion. Alright, so we can get these, and they will remove a little bit of conscientiousness. So, service by requirement. Alright, well, that's gonna make a lot of people mad. So I'm not sure we want to do that one. Is there any direct issue that we're gonna face? 1 year draft. Lowers education efficiency. Alright, I don't like that then. So let's not do that one. We don't really need that at this point. The Imperial Anthem. Alright, let's get it. The Ottoman Empire used anthems since its foundation in the late 13th century, but did not use a specific imperial or national anthem until the 19th century. During the reign of Mahmud II, when the military and imperial band were reorganized along western lines, Giuseppe Donizetti was invited to head the process. Donizetti Pasha, as he was known in the Ottoman Empire, composed the first Western-style imperial anthem, the Mahmudiye Marshi. Like in many other monarchies of the time, the anthem of the Ottoman Empire was an imperial anthem, not a national one. Hence it paid homage to a specific ruler, and a new anthem was composed at each imperial succession. However, in 1868, with the Tanzimat reforms, the Mecidiye Marshi was recognized as the first official Ottoman national anthem. The first official Ottoman national flag, which was in essence identical to the present-day Turkish flag, was also adopted in 1868. Alright. And I guess that's that. Is it gonna drop to 6? No. It did nothing. It's a lie. Bausch the Pact of Umar is a 7th century treaty between the Muslims and the Christians of Syria, Mesopotamia, or Jerusalem that later gained a canonical status in Islamic jurisprudence. In general, the pact contains a list of rights and restrictions on the non-Muslims. By abiding by them, non-Muslims are granted the security of their persons, their families, and their possessions. Under the pact today, all dhimmis have their religion and status protected. They are free to practice and need not to convert, and in return they pay a tax, the jizya. Abolishing the pact means relinquishing this tax, but will enable efforts to convert the non-Muslims. It's a path without return, which will greatly anger other countries as well as our own dhimmi population. Okay, paternalism. Paternalism is the attitude of a person or a government that subordinates should be controlled in a fatherly way for their own good. Alright, so what's this effect? We gain 5 infamy. Removes jizya from Ottoman Empire. People get militance and conscientiousness. Relations with all nations ruled by either 50 or 25. Alright, jizya from Ottoman Empire. I'm not entirely sure where I can see the modifiers. Alright, well, either way, we're not gonna do that now. So I'll put in okay on that in 50-50. Really nice. So, in essence, we could now definitely get 10 more units, couldn't we? Yeah. We could get 10 more units, and most of them to my happiness, or Turkish, which is what we wanted this whole time. Alright, let's put a development bank, university in Hijaz. We really need to start increasing the taxes. 152k soldiers, 1118 capitalists. And not bad at all. I've been earning a little bit on the side though. The money aren't that great. Alright, we're starting to accrue debt. So unfortunately we need to raise the taxes. Now effective tax for the upper echelons of the population are actually pretty dramatic. Total income taxes, Bursala. Hierarchical order. Hierarchical order is a system where several components or levels are dependent on the respective higher ones. The components get smaller the higher they are. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, we're ready to start. Oh, international recognition. Damn. Quercus University is pulling ahead on the global research race. Lately, one of their works sparked debate in several academic circles, a true gem of our country taking the spotlight. Let's be modest. I'll take the research points. It's gonna boost us significantly. And I mean, the prestige would be nice, but it's not exactly what we're trying to do here. So, no point in going too far. Alright, 13 extra regiments could be recruited, which is amazing. Alright, so it's Constantinia. Okay, repay loans. Let's build a university. And I would want to build another freaking artillery factory. They're all terrible. Let's fund the projects. Clericalism versus anti-clericalism. The elite had, for centuries, allied with the clergy for maintaining social order by the belief in God and His Church. A spread of the ideas inherited from the French Revolution and the Industrial Revolution boasted, both among the liberals and the socialists, the thought that both the state and society had to be freed from the yoke of religion. Okay, mitigate policy slightly. Civil violence. Intervene eventually. There's no hurry, comrades. But the wicked are the faithful. Okay, Americans are looking pretty good. We're bleeding money again, but it's not an issue. Investing into population. Yeah, the amount of capital is increasing. The amount of soldiers is also increasing. And the overpopulation is also increasing. Alright. This one regiment. How very strange is it that the Muslims study those sciences that are ascribed to Aristotle with the greatest delight, as if Aristotle were one of the Muslims. However, if the discussion relates to Galileo, Newton, and Kepler, they consider them infidels. The father and the mother of science is proof, and proof is neither Aristotle nor Galileo. The truth is there is proof, and those who forbid science and knowledge in the belief that they are safeguarding the Islamic religion are really enemies of that religion. The famous reformer and political activist Jamal al-Din al-Afghani has decided to offer his services to your court. An outspoken critic of the Western imperialism, he advocates a reformed Islamic faith and pan-Islamic unity as the only way to stave foreign domination. He argues that this can only be achieved by adopting a rationalist mindset and fully embracing modern science. Though his reformist mindset has led to accusation of atheism. So you gain more stability, you gain a little bit of literacy and conscientiousness, people become more liberal in favor of moralism. Alright, well, and this whole regiment, a colonial regiment in one of our states threatens to spring into open rebellion, following dissatisfaction over being led by Ottoman commanders. According to a military report, the native recruits have had a hard time adapting to strict military discipline of a modern army, but a minority report from the colonial office speaks of several instances of pugilism and poor behavior from our officers. So all soldiers in Tunisia gain militancy or we lose prestige? Nope, let them gain militancy. It's not an ideal situation, but still better than the alternatives. Alright, let me see what we have a chance to discover here. 20% mission to civilize. Anti-clericalism. Egalitarianism. Secularization. Which one is the one that helps with the focuses? Provincial bureaucracy. Wait, we didn't get that one. Bureaucracy versus nepotism. Is it this one? No, it's a shared prestige. Why isn't it here? Huh, weird. Could it be locked for just some countries? 14-hour work day. All I went through is, hey, wait. Basic school system, that one is actually a pretty good one. Assimilation rate, immigration attraction, and education efficiency. Alright, let's get that one off the door. Alright, and that seems to have increased the militancy. Awesome. It's always great to see that. Yo, we're doing great. We just passed a law that makes everything so much worse. Tuscany. Not in sphere of anyone. So I'm not interested. We have our own problems. I like that the railroads are spreading though. I don't like the fact that we're dropping deeper into depth. But I don't think we have any realistic revolts, do we? Fully funded education. Your Majesty, fully funded education happened to us. Prestige plus 0.001 and education efficiency plus 5%. I really hope that's a running bonus. It is, alright. It's almost negligible, but better than nothing. I think the Jacobin rebels don't have much ground in our state anymore. That makes me real happy. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna wait here for the next expansion, because it's... There's a couple of targets here, but I'm not just gonna crazily run into it, because if we liberate a country, that's 6 infamy, and I'm not interested in that. Alright, so anyway, that's at the end of the episode, and I'll see you in the next one.